Hey guys, yesterday Cedar Point announced that Mean Streak is gonna get the axe.
Cedar Point said, "It's time to say goodbye to what was the tallest and fastest wooden roller coaster in the world."
Cedar Point also put out a video depicting a miner chopping down one of the supports of Mean Streak.
And also saying that September 16th is the last time you get to ride it.
The video starts off with some cool cinematic shots of Mean Streak, and in the background, some nice Frontierland music. In the video, you'll hear a lot of laughter of the miner until you actually see them chopping down part of the ride structure. For all you warriors out there, you can clearly see there's a board in front of the actual structure. The ride is still safe to ride if you want to get one of those final rides on it.
Cedar Point says that the last chance to ride is on September 16th. Now, a lot of people say that there are 3 things that could possibly happen to this ride. 1, it just gets shut down and gets removed, get an RMC treatment, or a GCI.
I personally think the least likely out of those 3 is for Mean Streak to be turned into an RMC. Cedar Fair has never worked with RMC before, and I don't think that they're going to start now with Mean Streak. I think Mean Streak would make a better GCI than it would an RMC, in my opinion.
And this announcement seems way too similar to Mantis's, which obviously got replaced by Rougarou, and I think they're going to do the same sort of thing.
In the video, we can even see that it says Mean Streak gets the axe on September 16th. This seems awfully similar to 2 years ago when Cedar Point announced that Mantis was going to get squashed. And as we all know, they turned Mantis into Rougarou, the floorless coaster we know today. A lot of people like Rougarou better than they did Mantis.
Cedar Point came out and saying, "We're making way for the future development in Frontierland. What's next? Keep watching to find out," which kind of points to the removal theory.
I think that removing this ride could open up a lot of options. I feel tearing down this ride would make Cedar Point lose a lot of value, as Mean Streak is only one of the 2 wooden roller coasters they have. Personally, I hear a lot of people complaining about Mean Streak, saying that it is a lot rougher than I personally felt when I rode it.
When I rode it, I expected it to be a lot worse than it actually was, since everyone just bashes it all the time. But I thought it was a very fun ride. It's kind of boring at some points, but it's still really fun.
Personally, I feel one of the problems with Mean Streak is that it loses a lot of its speed. And if the ride ran a little bit faster, which could be done with the GCI remodel, the ride would be a lot better.
In conclusion, it is still really hard to say what they will be doing with this ride.
We're torn between either a GCI remodel or a complete removal of the ride. Either way, I don't think Cedar Point will make any stupid decisions, and I think we all can look forward to new developments in the park. We just have to stay tuned to see what more they have to say.